Yay. Checking everything. Yep, everything seems to be kind of working. I think it's working for once. Yep. Just carry on what we finished yesterday. Wrong place. Dude from the Conclave. The captain thought you might need a ride to the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? Let's go. Sector?
We brought everyone
Yes.
here. You were the last to arrive.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
Not indeed. So they actually put quite a few NPCs. It's always weird looking at some of the other cutscenes. There's only like 5 people.
Lord Ian!
It's him! He lives! He lives!
Some few words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
Good shot then.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck.
Good luck, dumbass.
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. A people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home. After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work. So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand? To rise up with me once more, here and now, and begin to rebuild our homeland?
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that, right, Lise?
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
One battlefield to another. Yeah, where are you? Jesus. Half a world away. I think it's to the there. Oh well. A nice fly is warranted anyway. Oh, I can just fly in between now. I do. Or do I have to fly anyway because I was up here by the dungeon? Or was it down here by the docks? Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities, which you would be guests of honor. Like as not. Very well. There are other ways in which we might celebrate. By rejoining the fight for freedom for Albania, whatever the hell you pronounce that. But though our time here has been, we've all come to regard this land and her people as our own. I think that we have done that which we came here to do. Yep. With Doma's liberation was soon spread throughout the Empire. And we best seize this opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment of respite, lest they march on Doma again, the sake of all the concern, we should leave immediately. Immediately. Okay. Did I hear you right? You're leaving? Yes. We are buggering off. I'm afraid so. We've got our own battles to fight. What would you? Will you be heading into the steppes? Bucket steppes. Yes, the war here has ended, but there's no cause to remain. The Unari and the Fari have already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wished to bid you farewell first. Blue too must return to the home pit. We will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we are eager to offer our services. And just like that, Grand Fellowship is broken, without a ceremony or a pop. Steal off into the dark. Pop is such a weird word. No matter, you have plenty to be getting on. This is to be people to rob. Yes. And so on. Captain never was one for mingling. I am a pirate. Say a pirate here at least. Give me a song at the tavern and I would be happy. Hobnobbing with the Lord High and nay. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need not part ways here. If you are in Kugane, we would be happy to take you. The waters have always been fruitful. You're reading in my mind pretty fucking well. Fucking talking. Nah, doesn't work. I wish you well on your journey, my friend. May you ever walk in crimson. Not the best choice of words when you think about it. Yes, always be bloody and soaking with your blood in the enemy's blood. Thank you, Serena, for anything. Carry speed with you on your way. So we meet again. Sabran. Yep. You're ready. You cook, are they? Oh, actually, that was quick. Have everything good. We need to weigh the anchors before. Oh, is that Sekakani Rise? Where the hell that is? Oh, my heart to thank you. What have you done? Give my regards to the Eldans. Need anything? No, we do not. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh, we can get some trousers. Inform Totaro they'll come in. She and Hancock should be waiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. And it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors. Hell yeah. Meet up with Totaro. Send me over here. Is that done? You. Welcome back everyone and congratulations on the job well done. Yeet. Pleasure as ever to see you smiling face. Guitar. Best of yours, Hancock. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Hancock. So Rashu and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. Pleasure was all mine. Passing out for notation. Anyway, you'll be glad to hear that I've already charted the passage for you back to Linda Laminza. I mean, goddamn name. Ship is to leave port this very day. The captain has agreed to wait until the four of you have boarded. Four of us need to stay here in Kane. Yes, I gave it some thought and I realized that even with Doma free, still need for a woman in the middle of a middleman is a middle lady. Maybe even more than before. Considering all the friends and alliances you made. As I told her many times before, more than willing to assist. Yep, nope. And as I told you many times before, I will not let you bring your way into our affairs and exploit our connections for your personal gain. As you always presume the way. Yep. Considering who you're allied with. That scoundrel evil potato. I can't remember his name now because it's been way too long. There you have it. I'll remain here for now. If you need money, I'm a regular at the Austria and half a dozen other local institutions. Everyone that loves me. I bet they do. So go. Don't let me keep you. But your supplies and souvenirs while you look at. When you're finished, make haste to the docks. Pier number 2 to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there. Keep this up for a few days, I might lose my voice. Where are we going? Way blind, couldn't even bloody see that. Thorough! First to arrive as always. Hopefully the others will not be too far behind. Maybe not. Voice actor.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah.
All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Not to speak of, I assure you.
You there! Hold that ship!
What are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. We half wondered if I had done something to offend.
Upon learning that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, After we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
Volume up a bit.
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma? And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gorsetzer?
Gogetsu. Gogetsu. Don't have to say it's so weird.
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys, to seize the future you want. Never forget.
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Oh yeah.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor!
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
Hi Josh. I wasn't expecting to pop in. Doing some editing? Oh, the Royal Palace of Alamigo. Fucking Viceroy.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
What are you up to, Josh? Yeah, doing fine. I did play a bit of PoE earlier. I'm at the end of Act 7 now. Man down! Man down!
The beast yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder,
Fucking Xeno, man.
will you walk into my parlor once more?
Fidolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi.
You want me to show you after this cutscene about that, the auction house thing, which I was talking about?
Xenosier Galvus, I presume.
Ryle.
it's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
You fucking tell him, Kyle.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
Good. Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I would not hear another sound pass her lips.
Mewing little piglet, that's a nice way to call the potato people. Instead of potatoes, little potatoes, is mewing little piglets. Poor Kryl. How the fuck did she get captured anyway? I'm in my capital that I usually go anyway, so like... They are out on an adventure right now, so I can't bring them back or anything. There we go. So that's a retainer to use your auction as. You start with 2. You can pay for more, but it adds on to your sub. So I reduced my standard sub to like a basic one, and I added 2 retainers, so I'm paying on basically exactly the same amount per month anyway. So, and is the base one is you have limited access to a certain amount of characters you make on realms, which I'm only sticking to 1 anyway, so it's relevant. So at the moment he is on a sign of adventure. Like at the moment he's doing a quick exploration, only lasts an hour. So you have 3 different type ventures. I made him a miner, so I could do mining. So I could tell him, or mine like electrum ore. You have to have mined or gathered materials for him to mine. And it does have gear requirements, so it requires 125 gathering on him to do that. And it tells you that you send him off for an hour and you will come back with 15. I do know when you get him a higher level and better gear, they do collect more. So it is a good idea to make him higher level anyway, and so they can have access to a lot better gear to be able to farm better stuff. One of the main things I would say you probably set them off for is for these crystals. The reason why that is, when you're crafting stuff, you do need crystals to craft items. I'll show you that in a second now. So you can only like mine 30 right now, but later on, if I recall, I think when they have really decent gear and have better stats on them, I think they can mine like, I think it's like 90 or 120. So the better the gear, the better the stuff they can farm, which is good. But mainly because farming crystals is a pain in the ass. I do know that if I wanted to farm right now at my current level with gathering, I could probably only farm like 100 every half an hour. But when you're at a higher level, you unlock more skills to farm crystals a lot better and a lot faster. So there's that. But like I said, at the moment he's on a quick adventure which lasts an hour. You can do a exploration. So if I know I'm not going to bother playing Final Fantasy, this will send him off for 18 hours. but it has okay amount of XP. It's always said to do quick exploration because if you do at least 3, it's the same amount of XP as if you're doing a long expedition. So 3 hours is worth the same amount as doing one long ass one. So if you were on, say I was on today for 4 hours or 5 hours, I could do, if I remember, send them out 5 times. So it'll be here. So this is where you could choose what profession you want to give him. So he's a miner. He does have gear, so let me bring it up. So it has a window like yours, and obviously that will tell you what the gathering is. Perception on gathering is the minimum level you need to gather an item. The perception for these buggers is how much they can gather. There's probably a spreadsheet out there that actually tells you the breakpoints for how much. I haven't seen it, but the only reason I know it exists is because I watched a video, like I wanted to find, the quickest way to get crystals, and this was one of the things the person said. Either you get a high level gatherer, or you send these out and just send them out to gather stuff for you. So the higher that is, the better. So I've got 4. 2 gatherers, 2 different types. Found out that fishing is shit, so nobody takes it. And I have 2 combat ones. The reason why you want combat ones, let me go on here. And then adventure hunting is because of these. Oh, my chat just went to shit. There we go. Yep, makes more sense to be efficient. So at the moment is only like 5, but like I said, higher level the better. As I explained before, gathering like certain stuff is a pain in the ass. So I do know that farming fleece is easy. It's probably every free kill you might get a bundle of fleece, but it does sell for a decent profit. I think a stack of 99 sells for like, have a look. Go to hunting. Get that back up again. Fleece. Look. 99, 51,000, but it is used for crafting as well, for certain stuff. But yeah, so, and it's also other stuff which I was farming, which was like parts of like leather. That was painful. That was, I think it was like every 10 or 12 kill, I was getting 1 bit of leather. And I was trying to get gathering and crafting currency, which you can only do by making these called collectibles. So you make these and then hand them in to get tokens, which you can use to either get better crafting gear or materials. So I was doing that, which is a pain in the ass. And you got this type of stuff. So, like the rainbow thread, I needed like cotton and stuff like that. And yes. And to show you the crafting thing, you can see right here, you got the crystals you need, which I was mentioning, because I was, as I told you before, I was like leveling up crafting and all that. So with all the crafting, you do need quite a bit of crystals, especially when you mass crafting stuff, which I was doing. I was mass crafting stuff to make stuff to sell. Like one thing I found which is quick to sell is this. So these I was making because I found that a lot of people are buying these, and I was just making a lot of them. The only thing to keep an eye on is this spear, which is timed gathering points. So there are like mega rare gathering the points, which can only pop up like once an hour, and you have to go over there and gather it. So you do have that old weird mechanic. There you go. There we go. They also, when they are gathering, they do bring back stuff. So he's reported he found some nails. Sometimes it can be like gear. Like the main thing you want to find is gear off them. Is mainly because you got to send them out that cost like a bunch of tokens. And there's only a certain way to actually buy them. Not with real money, it's just how you get them. It can be a pain. So something like that, I can hand in and get some currency, and then I can use that currency to buy tokens. It can be said what I'm doing, probably a lot of people would say not to do and not to mess around with until you max level, which I'm never going to. Never going to do that. As I told you, I spent, what is it, like a couple of days just doing gathering and crafting, just because I found it interesting and I wanted to do it. And there we go. And they'll back out again. What I have been doing is just send them out for 18 hours. Yeah, the time sink, yeah. And the thing is, at one point, you want to level up the crafting anyway, but it is a gold sink. And I mean a big, massive gold sink. Because at certain breakpoints, the price of the materials they're using in the crafting goes up because not a lot of people are gathering it. Yeah, so like I've done a lot of gathering. I use some of the stuff I gathered, which is, where is that crap? Like these beer like they got little stamps on them. I know you can't see it on the stream. They got little red stamps. I've been using these for the unique way to level up the crafting. So it is like a catch-up mechanic you can use, which was introduced in Heavensward, which can go all the way up to like, I think you can take it all the way up to level 90 at least. But it will cost you skill just to buy the materials to do it. But in my opinion, it's worth it to do it that way. It's just on about by handing stuff in. So he's giving me little tokens. I think I got some upgrades. Just upgrade my gear first. Yep. And this guy will send, and you can use that currency to spend on ventures. And higher level gear they bring back, the more worth of the currency they give you, the company currency. So yeah, it's a lot of moving parts, which I went out of my way to look at, find out how you do it. Like no new player would do what I've been doing. It's like every time I made a new character, I got to the point which I could unlock the squad, which is irrelevant now, because this used to be the thing which you used to level up in dungeons with the NPCs. Which you don't need now. But I'm still doing it. Because if I recalled, to get to the next rank, I think all my squad members have to be level 60. But it's a pain in the ass to level them up. Because you can only do, I think, high rank missions like once a week. Something like that. and then they can only do the low rank ones, which are kind of piss poor. But yeah, people you always want to get a certain rank with the Grand Companies anyway. It's mainly because you can do this part of it, handing these items in to get seals. It's mainly because you can purchase. Just go down here. There we go. These materia containers, 3 and 4, which contain mounts and minions or other stuff, which you can sell. So one of these containers might have a mount that is worth a lot of gold to sell. But yes, new players would never know about that. But I went out of my way because there is too many moving parts in this game. Too many. A lot more moving parts than I compared to WoW, that's for sure. Good God. Nobody should expect the game to be that easy to get into anyway. They should at least What do you mean by that now? What? Oh, armor, yeah, that I can understand. 'Cause I have bought the Leminza armor, which my mount is wearing. Which one is it? I think it's that one. There we go. So my mount does have the Leminza pardon on it. So I wanted to have proper like armor on it, compared to having like almost no armor. There's like other stuff as well. It's like there's so much crap to talk about. Like one of them is this bit here. If you I'll level up your fishing, speak to this lady here, and you've registered to go out on a fishing boat, which will give you a lot of XP. But you have to be quite quick to get the queue up for it, mainly because there's only so many spaces in the fishing route place. Like nobody would have known about that, because a lot of stuff people just skip over and they don't really realize what they're doing. That is one of them. Like if I recall, when you reach a certain point in fishing, it mentions like ocean fishing. Like the only reason I found about that is because I just like randomly walking around. Like you got the exchange. This is the currency I was on about. When you hand in like like collectibles. There's like collectibles for gathering, collectibles for crafting. You hand them in for these, and you can just get like decent gathering gear. Think of it like getting catch-up mechanics for like raiding. This is like the same. So you would be able to get better gear than this by crafting yourself, but obviously it takes a while to get to that point. Like it's not instant. If I recall, it does take a bit. But yes, I'm more interested in finding out everything, and there's so many stuff which I haven't done, by the way. Like there's like a weird mechanics with treasure hunting, which you can go into like a random dungeon with people. You got that. You got the like the pirate treasure hunt version as well, which I don't know when you unlock that. It might be heavens when you unlock that. You've got the hunting mechanic, which you can which you more or less trying to find parties for that. There's like a Discord for that, so you jump on a part of like a mass hunting train with everybody to kill the rare like hunts. Don't know if you get mounts from that. I know you can get like mount speed increase with that. I don't know about any other than that because I never went further than that. I know the end of Stormblood is a weird like mechanic called like Eureka's, but I don't know much about that. I only like unlocked it, but I never partake in it. But I think people still do it, meaning because I think it's so you can get Eureka weapons. I think it is. That's like the shiny weapons you can see around. I think it's to start with like the relic weapon quest line, I think. But I never did anything for that because I recall it takes a long time to get them. Many shit to do. So little time. Let's talk to Lise. Oh, wrong person. Yep, back to yours here. New pants. Catch me if you can. Yep. I'm gonna have to make a new Marg at one point. Here we are, home at last. I must say the journey passed more quickly than I expected. You'd thought so, Alpha, but it's part of being like 4 months since they actually last played properly. That would be due to the absence of the otherworldly interference, I expect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. Like you and Alizave, Pixar and Alpha Node. The cute sibling rivalry relationship. It's fun. But in spite of that and more, we return better for the experience and, more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, and with the Doma freed of imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that obviously, but I think you should go and see the refugees as Reverend told before doing anything else. They'd be thrilled to hear what we accomplished, and it'd be sound best coming from you. Thank you, and I should do as you suggested. Ah, the Admiral. I see I'm not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Alanard Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I think that's how you pronounce Alanard. Yeah. If Titans I thought best share with you in person. Good Titans or bad Titans? From Guard Abania? Aye. The Alliance still holds the walls despite several Imperial counterattacks. God, they are counterattacking. But we have been unable to press further into the occupied territory. Oh, that's a lot of reading. Commander Kent and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides towards rebuilding their depleted ranks. They have taken it upon themselves to attempt some new operations, with mixed results, I'm sorry to say. Thus a complication arising from one such venture, which moved me... That said venture, yeah, venture, which moved me to seek you out. So the blue cloak things, is it? During a mission to transfer wounded resistant fighters to the Rising Stone, Krail... Oh yeah, Krail got captured. How the hell do you pronounce the last name? Krail... Boltzian? I like butchering every single new word I'm seeing. Good lord. Krail, do you know what she's been held? They do not, but your comrades were informed at once. I am told Frankrid is in Grail, Albania. Pronouncing any of these words. Looking for it as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Frankrid without delay. Nay, Krail taught me better than that. It would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Where's the cat? Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to the Castrium Orien. Pay excuses, Admiral Lady Aguri. Yes. Where's Yishtola? She is still unconscious. Can't remember if she still is. There's many people on tonight. We could find any interesting looking pets. But look at this one. An otter. I have to say, every single Morg I'm seeing right now is all black. No originality with anybody here. It's all black, nothing colourful. Compared to me in his sea of basically black clothing with my nice neon pink. Very good for the eyes, in my opinion. Brightens the whole place up. Anchored, you old bastard. There you are. You heard the news? In broad strokes from the Admiral. I'm not even going to pronounce that bloody name. What happened? Krail and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Yashtola and the Scylla. Oh, yeah, she's still unconscious. Yeah, she's still unconscious. And still ever wounded to the Rising Stone for further treatment when they were ambushed by the Imperial forces. Arvinald and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos. Captured. The potato got grabbed by the scruff and taken away. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected Yashtola and the others, did you not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the walls we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. Sigh. I don't know if it's a good way. It's good to say sigh. I like that. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of the leader memories. It was all planned. How do hell do you do that? You like me? Can you see the Mother Crystal as well? Did she send you visions? The advantage of having a walker in the field. Walker. I guess that's what they call people with visions. Oh yes, the echo. Yes, he has the echo. I'm not as strong in the echo as Vex is, of course, half the time it's enough to knock me on my ass. Yep. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you walked in the Rodala's memories. What did you see? Chaos, madness. A woman promised the world education, training, and citizenship. All that and more. She sold her soul, traitor to her people, pretender to her masters. It was Zeno himself that gave the order, told her to return with Kryl alive. I'm going to pronounce the last name. Our agents have been carefully monitoring the Imperial communication. Oh, hiccup. Since the attack. But have yet to intercept any transmission making reference to Kryl or her current whereabouts. If their orders were to bring Kryl back alive, we could save her if we move quick enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past the enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and our allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shout and explosion and so forth. Yes, just blow up an armament place. Keep them as distracted and I will find her. Very well. Wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Yes. Commander Kemp is on his way to Castrum as we speak for a meeting with General Aldane. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher all these names. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Vex and I are gonna go and see Conrad, like he suggested. You all wait here. Didn't even ask my opinion. What did not what? Oh yeah, I can't fly here. God damn it, god damn it. Stay still. Oh, there's Conrad. You old bastard. God, he was an old man. Well, well, isn't it? It's a pleasant surprise. It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Hale and healthy. What a sentence. Welcome home, Lisa Vex. I'm sure you heard about Kryl by now. Yes, I heard. Like the dude on the right has got little bunny, well, little cat ears. Or wolf ears, like Kryl's hood. And that's why we're here. Still not sure what to think about it. But we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. I have no doubt that you will. You look stronger for your time in the Far East, lass. And that's good news for Kryl. I would think so. But enough about me. How is everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Vald's there, being a godsend. Him and Manago and all other young bloods have achieved so much in a short time. We've been blessed to receive the support of the Flames, Megan's brigade, who's been instrumental in freeing our countrymen. From Lear becomes Frout. Kryl and Nabi. Nebia. I hate pronouncing these words. As well as some political prisoners from the city proper, believe it or not. Together with refugees returning from Moldar and everybody else, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join the cause. I know you wouldn't stop fighting, even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we fight for every limb, and sooner or later, we get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on when we should be making haste to the Castrum Orion. There's no point telling me everything now when you only have to say all again for the Flames General's benefit. You're right, I go ahead and tell the others you're not far off. How much talk again? Oh my god. Ah, Pippin! Pippin! Pippin, my man. Been many moons since I last saw you. Yes, I've spoken with Anchored. There you are. That is Commander Kempisi. I know you are eager to speak of our next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. Hell yeah. Please talk in the cutscene. Yes. Your sounds, so they should speak. Please.
Pray, join me in
Thank
welcoming
God.
our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Telamaze.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance of victory. We could learn a thing or two from that land.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
I bet they are. Bastards.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Yes, we must get the good
Then let us
potato.
waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rulga's Beacon. For as Rulga once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Oh, I have to speak again. The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds the Calstrom, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Odala and her men to see to the bridge defense. So we'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by the foes and friends alike. We have plans to defeat her. First, we send an Alliance force down the main road, signaling our attention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a productive battle. However, they will soon find we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break their ranks and flee. See, show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye. Odala is too aggressive not to press the vanguard. We'll order her men to give chase. We lure them as far east and where the commander will rally the forces and attempt to hold the ground. All goes to plan, we should be able to keep a greater part of the garrison occupied. Leaving us to tackle the bridge remaining defenders very clear, I'm sure. But what are we to do with the Imperials? Smell a rat and return before we take the place. I don't need you to take the Voldana commander camp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye. To convince them that Voldania is lost. Hit them hard with our reinforcement and watch them go running for the hills. Then, when the dust is settled, we regroup the Castrum. What say you? Hell yes. It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. Hell yeah. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Vex, these are involved. I ask that you accompany the command commander Elise, and I remain with the Flame Gem. Hell yeah. You'll return Rygar's Reach and make our preparation. As soon as they are complete, we'll join you in the field. Godspeed. Hell yeah. Oh, you're back at the Reach. Been so long since I've been here. Been many days. Oh, somebody else is here as well. Hell yeah. Hello, brother. Oh my god, what's he riding? Little trike. Baby's first tricycle. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Veldania is bloody massive. It'll take a dozen men to change it. And far too long besides, but there's no need for that, right? Menego? That's so long as I have griffins and a satchel of glamour prisoned no. Unvald, you're in charge of the running between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. These I want you to look in on the squadron. Make sure they got everything they need and everybody's clear. Aye, sir. All forces depart for the Castrum Covey. When ready, that would be all. Vex, stay with me for a moment. You would. There's a few men I'd like you to look into, personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell that it weighs on their heart and their mind as well. There have been a lot of new faces since the last you were here. It'd be best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find in the barber, another older fellow who likes to pass the time on the shores of Starfall, and the last is a fiery young lad from Little Amigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the fringes. Ooh, caps. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you're finished. A good old-fashioned prep talk. And they're all here, I think. Yes, they're all here, so you have to run around, find the bastards. I'm not going to read these. I'll just spam from these. Just good old-fashioned prep talks. Let's go here first, and go down there. You seem to be working out. Good lad. Can't put the food off. It's only an extra 3% actually, but it goes a long way. A long way. 68. I'm not going to do the class quest until I'm... Let's say 70. Means we'll get it all done in one go. I might get some gear as well. I had a word with the man I mentioned then? Yes, I did. Didn't read what they said, but they seem to be fine. As I'm sure you noticed, they have nothing in common aside from this tragedy. Touch each of their lives in one way or another. But that's not the reason I want you to speak with them. A man who's lived in Gaebania his entire life, who bears witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Amigo in search of a new life, swore to serve another nation, only for fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil who never knew his parents' homeland yet, nevertheless, a kinship without cause. Free men, free stories, free reason, yes, all belong to the resistance. And we're growing larger. Yes, and growing larger, we've grown more diverse. And while there's good in that, there is also the potential of strife and discord. Take a special sort to lead such men to Amigo, don't you think? Yep. Yes, I see we are one man. You have to make the decision for yourself, of course. You traveled with her, been by her side when she had to make hard choices. Seen her at the worst and her best. You think she's got it in her, then she does. Yeah, she does. Look after her, Vex. Here's our future and our hope. Oh, well, I hope. Oop. That's gone. Good lad. Right. Then we best head to the Castrum Covey, or what remains of it, rather. back. Bathroom break. And I'm back. Okay, where am I going? Let's pull there. Yeah, porting this seems quicker to me. Yeah, let's make our way down the bloody bridge. I think when I'm finished with this arc of quests, I think I will probably end it there. I think it makes sense too. Why is everybody here? Oh, they all sprouts. Must be friends. Hello. The hell is the amount? There you go. Yeah, let's go down and up. And I just immediately finished right in front of me. Didn't get anything new. I think this gives me a ring though. Out. Oh god, I thought I went the wrong way then. There we go. Proper scenario.
It's begun then.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous.
We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
Yep, thumbs up.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Monargo, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
Snake lady is just floating in midair. Man, animation is so weird. There we go. Yep. Follow you guys.
Here it comes!
A big ass machine. Oh yeah. Move on. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Get the big guys down.
Take this!
Yeah, you show him this. Let's kill the big buggers first. Yeah, they're not close together to do the AoE. They're too bloody spread out. Nope. Just realized about this freaking mortars. Found that mortar. Take that, you bastard. There she is. Goddamn traitor. Ooh. Got the moves, like Jagger. Oh, damn. Plan B. Get me back. Oh. Goddamn beggar. What's up with OBS? There we go. Being weird.
Meet my new friend!
Yep, I don't want to see. I don't want to meet your new friend.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Got you, bitch.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this!
Hell yeah.
Look! The flag!
Nice. Good heart.
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Oh, good God. Christ, the Alliance forces are getting fucking hammered though. But slaughtering them. Get him, Raban.
Villadina is fallen? Impossible.
Impossible.
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters, for all the good it did us.
School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Oh yeah. We've got a bridge. Well, like I said, I wanted to do that arc. We did quite a bit today, which I'm happy about. Well, I'm going to be ending the stream there, and I will probably catch you lot tomorrow. Ta-ta.